NDS because they could be brought back during the experiment while people who hadn't already died stayed dead. This meant Hap was killing them over and over again, then bringing them back to prove that death is not the end. Unfortunately, Homer couldn't find out more because he had to run back to the machine before Hap could see him. More years passed with Homer never giving up trying to get through the entire experiment awake. Prairie told him that once he made it, if he saw anything that was alive, he should eat it. After tons of failed tries, Homer finally managed to stay awake while Hap killed him. He woke up inside a ceiling crawl space and started to move toward the light at the end. When he saw a spider, he tried to catch it, only to fall through the ceiling tiles into a bathroom flooding from overflowing urinals. Suddenly he started hearing voices, so he grabbed a spare robe and ran away. After going down a hallway, he found a room with an aquarium, so he grabbed a fish and swallowed it. At that moment, Hap brought him back and took him back to the cell. Later, Homer told Prairie that he didn't feel any different. However, Prairie told him that the thing inside her was waiting for something, so Homer's thing must be waiting too. She also said that the thing called her with a name truer than Prairie, which sounded like Away or OA. Then Homer fell asleep and started making gestures with his hands like the ones that Prairie learned from the bird. Later, Hap flew to Cuba and listened to Renata play guitar. After the performance, he approached her to chat and confirmed that she was an NDE survivor. Hap made his usual offer as he did with Prairie, but Renata turned him down. Meanwhile, Prairie and Homer were practicing their movements from Cartoon. Rachel was still passed out from Hap's last experiment and wouldn't wake up even when Scott hit the cell walls with a bucket, making him think Hap may have made the gas stronger. When Hap came back, he noticed the captives doing those strange movements, but they refused to answer his questions, only saying they made the movements up. Suddenly Rachel went crazy and started asking for help because she saw on the security camera that the sheriff was approaching the house. Hap immediately played music to cover their screams and ran through the door to meet with the sheriff outside. The sheriff explained his wife had ALS and couldn't speak anymore, so he wanted to hear some hope from the doctor. Unfortunately, Hap told him that the disease was incurable, but he'd look into new research. Afterward, Hap kept watching the prisoners through the cameras and got jealous of how